Hi, my name is Camille, and the career that I chose to talk about is marriage and family therapy. Um, the reason I chose this is I wanted to do this for about the last year and a half, and that's why I'm back in school in this program is to eventually become a marriage and family therapist. The reason I got this idea that I wanted to do this and the feeling, I had been thinking about it for a while, about 2 years ago, but I was at my sister's ward in Utah, just visiting, and a lady spoke, and she spoke all about, it was in the third hour, like a fifth Sunday, and she spoke all about the family and the troubles that are coming to the family. And it turns out she is a marriage and family therapist, and she talked a lot about how pornography and addictions and abuse are affecting our family. And her message that she shared that day really um, just nailed in that I really want to do this, that I really want to be a marriage and family therapist and help others. So I made every attempt to contact her this week. However, I just found out yesterday that she's been on vacation all week and won't be back till tomorrow. So I was not able to contact her, but I did some research online, just with some websites on different ideas, filling out the career profile of um, thoughts about marriage and family therapy. So one of my main sources was the website for the American Association of Marriage and Family Therapists, AAMFT.org, and they gave me a lot of career profile on marriage and family therapists, as well as I found a news article on the U.S. News website profiling marriage and family therapy careers, and so I got some information from there, and hopefully I'll be able to be in contact with this lady that impacted me so much and get some more information. But one of the things that I read on the U.S. News webpage it kind of stood out to me. I just want to read it. It said, "You'll spend your days discussing abuse, infidelity, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and grief. So who would pick this emotional landmine as your meal ticket?" I thought that was interesting. It's listing off all these negatives of what you do as a marriage and family therapist, but it still just excites me to help families grow together, help families work out issues so that they can be stronger. We know that the family is the most important network we have, social network we have, and the most important unit on this earth. And so I want to do my part to help families become stronger than they are and fix the problems or issues that they need to work out. And so that was one of the things that stood out to me, that kind of under like the stressors of the job, was that you are dealing with people's emotions and people's struggles that they have, but you're able to help them in a healthy manner work through those. Some of the working environments, you can work in private practices. That's where a lot of people work, is through a private practice, or hospitals, mental health centers. You can work in nursing homes. Those are just some options of where the working environment could be. I'd prefer to go more of like a private practice. That's just me right now, knowing still very little, but maybe as time goes on I might change that. The educational requirements for it are you have to have at least a master's degree, and on top of that, to be licensed you have to have 2 years of work experience, hands-on experience. And so it'll take a while, but I think it's worth it, just all the learning you could do. And I think it's really good that they set that standard that you have to have 2 years of experience in order to be licensed, just so you can get a feel for it. The starting salary range, I saw differences, but is on average around 40 and 42,000 is the starting, and experience is around 70,000. Again, it was different on a couple different websites I saw, but between there, 40 and 70,000 from starting to experienced. But that is about the extent of the search I did. Again, I wish I had this contact that I could talk to. She is the one that impacted me the most to do this, and we'll hopefully get more information from her soon. But that is the research I did, briefly, but learning a little bit more, and it continues to encourage me. The more we learn in class about the family and learning family dynamics, I really continue wanting this and wanting to get there. It's a long way out, however, it's so enjoyable to learn about this, especially connected with the gospel and learning the family and the gospel, and being able to connect those two on a secular level and a spiritual level. And I'm grateful that we have the resources we do in our church to support the family And that's one reason I want to continue on with this. So that is my presentation. Thanks.